Hello and welcome to episode 24 of Mad Dialogue with me, Michelle.
And me, Skylar.
And yes, we're wearing the same clothes. Now, here's why. The reason being, is because Skylar is going away for her 18th. Okay, she's going away for 2 weeks, but we didn't want to leave you hanging, so we are literally filming back to back. Okay, and I was gonna make the effort and change my top and change my hairstyle and everything, and Skylar couldn't be bothered. And I thought, you know what, fuck it. Let's just be so fucking for real with you guys.
If someone watches the last episode and then watches this moment, I literally didn't even stand up, so I haven't moved. The camera angles.
Okay, but at least we've been honest with you, and as you know, we're just our authentic selves. So hey everybody and welcome. So without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into it. Okay, so I got this from CNN US. It was dated Saturday, July the 31st, and it says, aunt arrested after niece and nephew's body found in her car, police say. A Baltimore woman is facing multiple charges, including child abuse, resulting in death after police found the remains of her 7-year-old niece and 5-year-old nephew in her car late Wednesday, according to the Baltimore County Police Department. Nicole Michelle Johnson, 33, of Baltimore, was arrested on Thursday and charged with 2 counts, each of first-degree felony child abuse, first-degree felony child abuse resulting in death, misdemeanor neglect of a minor, misdemeanor failure to report the death of a child, and the unauthorized burial of a body as a misdemeanor, court records show. The entire Baltimore County Police Department grieves with the community over the unspeakable deaths of 2 innocent children, Police Chief Melissa Hyatt said following Johnson's arrest. The investigation into this atrocious crime will not stop until those responsible are brought to justice. Johnson remains held on no bail status, court documents show. A preliminary hearing is set for August 27th. According to charging documents filed with Johnson's charges, officers pulled Johnson over for speeding around 11 p.m. on Wednesday and found she had neither license nor insurance and that she was using a fake temporary tag. The officers advised that Johnson report to the district court in 5 days and that they were going to tow her car, according to the documents. Johnson then stated, "It don't matter, I won't be here in 5 days, and you're all going to see me on the news. You're all going to see me on the news making my big debut," according to documents. Johnson then retrieved items from the trunk of her car, including a maggot-filled clear trash bag with a strong decomposition odor and a black and yellow plastic tote, according to the documents. The officers asked Johnson to open the clear trash bag, which she eventually did, revealing a suitcase that Johnson claimed contained blankets, the document said. Johnson attempted to use the blanket to conceal the contents of the suitcase, but officers told her to remove the blanket, and she did, exposing the decomposing body of a young child, according to the documents. At this point, Johnson attempted to flee, but was quickly caught, the document said. Officers then opened the plastic tote bag and found another plastic bag containing the remains of another child. The bags contained the remains of 2 siblings, which police said were Johnson's niece and nephew, 7-year-old Jocelyn Johnson and her 5-year-old brother Larry O'Neill. Police noted that it will take some time to determine the cause of death, and the Maryland State Medical Examiner has not responded to CNN's inquiry. Johnson told detectives that she hit the girl several times for misbehaving, causing her to fall and hit her head on the floor, according to the documents. Johnson then stowed the girl's body in a suitcase and carried it around for months. She also told detectives that she had seen blood on Larry's leg 2 months ago and that he never woke up after saying he was tired, after which she placed him in the plastic tote, which she later placed in the trunk with his sister. It is not clear when the boy's body was moved to the car. An autopsy found that Jocelyn weighed 18 pounds and Larry weighed 21 pounds. Johnson had custody of the children since 2019 after her sister, Deshelle Johnson, the mother of the 2 children, said she couldn't take care of them, according to the police charging documents. Nicole Johnson spoke with detectives, saying she moved to Maryland from Ohio in July 2019, which was when she asked her sister to look after the kids, according to the documents. Sorry, every time he just keeps saying that, so I'm going to stop saying according to the documents, okay? Nicole Johnson told detectives she tried to reach her sister several times after dropping her children off and finally reached her in March 2021. She arranged to have her sister return the children, but her sister never met her, and Nicole Johnson had been unable to reach her sister or the children until detectives notified her of their deaths. And that is as much as the story says. Now, once again, I'm going to point out something. I cannot remember exactly the episode it was when the woman who killed both her parents. That happened just before COVID as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I'm just wondering how many more things are going to come out that these things happened just before and during.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it was a lot easier. Yeah, sent a lot of people insane. It was a lot easier to hide.
Yeah.
And I could say I could cite mental illness for this woman, but then I'm coming to a realization that people are just damn evil.
Yeah, because I'm not being funny. Like, there's levels to it. You know what I mean? And there's being mentally ill where you still know right from wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's like this. If you yourself know, okay, I'm not coping, there must be other family members.
But the fact that the mother was trying to say she did try to reach out
and get them back.
But also my thing is, all these stories always sound so shady to me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I gave you my kids because I can't take care of them. But then within months, I was reaching out to you to get my kids back and you didn't want to give them back. It always just feels like there's like hints of shadiness within the story as well. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying the mum did anything, but it's just really weird that like the woman went as far to abuse these kids and kill these kids. Obviously she didn't want them, but she wouldn't give them back to the mum.
No, but I think the reason why she didn't give them back is because they were already dead at that point. That's what I think.
In 21?
Yeah. Because remember, she had them since 2019. But then again, and she's been driving around with that long.
They said,
so yeah, good point. And then after, I think she said in another document, another article that she planned to meet her.
Yeah, and then didn't show up.
She didn't show up. And then, she couldn't get hold of her again. At that point, I'm calling the police.
Exactly.
I don't care if you're my sister. You're not bringing my children to me. You're not allowing me to speak to them on the phone.
But this is why I feel like it's a bit shady. Because, but alarms would have been raised. Do you think I'm going to go collect my kids and people are doing a no-show, basically, and I'm not going to question nothing?
Yeah.
You haven't called the authorities once to even have a check-in. Like, why? It just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? And just pisses me off so much.
How hard was you hitting that poor little girl?
Can we not? I don't believe that in the slightest. That I just hit her and then she dropped.
And it's another thing. You must have already known that your sister is not really capable of looking after your children. She's been your sister your whole life.
This is another thing I was going to say. Like, there's people,
family members that you can leave your children with, and family members that you'd be like, nope.
Yeah, and that's why I just find it shady. Because then did she just not care enough?
Children? I don't know, but like, when you're an aunt, and you look at your nieces and nephews, and the thought of any harm coming to them. Do you
think I've even slapped any of them as a punishment? Do you think?
Know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Let alone, that's just insane to me. Like, it hurts me to even cuss them. Like,
that's what I'm saying, and I keep saying it. It's like every day there is multiple things on social media that is just pure negativity, that it causes me to be like, no, I'm just gonna have to put my phone down, because it gets to me so much. Because my goodness, I don't care how stressful your life is. If you are that stressed with life, then even if you weren't giving them back to the sister directly because it was at a time when she wasn't able to have them, there must be other family members.
This is what I'm saying.
Or somebody that you can give them to before this kind of thing happens.
There's fire stations.
That's what I'm saying. And I mean, I'm not a fan of the foster system anyway. Like,
no, but there is good people within it.
there's good and bad everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that would surely be a better option
than killing
kill
them. You know what?
And then the little boy, he had blood on his leg, and then he went to sleep, and he never woke up.
What?
No, you're gonna have to explain that to me.
And this is why I don't believe the little girl's bit either, because I'm sorry, but you
and then how can you be driving around with them, knowing that they're there like that, decomposing every single day, like the smell and everything, the maggots. We all know maggots do not stay contained in one area. Yeah. So there must have been everywhere. Like, from the police officers were so adamant that something wasn't right, they could already smell it.
So fucked.
So what was she doing? Just blocking out that smell? Like,
God knows, blind, innit?
Everywhere you go, and then you're just traveling from place to place in order to not be caught.
Yeah.
And how mad can you really be for you to say to the police officer, "Oh, I know I'm gonna be basically famous, but all over." Do you know what I mean?
That's just so fucked, fam.
And then try to run. So yeah, you're just evil. You're not even mad at this point. You're just evil.
Yeah, because there's not even any remorse. Like, but it's the same with that woman that dead off her parents, and she's like, "Oh, we could smile then. You've caught the bad guy."
I know, right?
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, and they feel victimized in a sense. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. But
no, I know what you mean, though. I think it's because I've been carrying this guilt. I've been carrying this burden, this weight for so long. Like, you don't even know how hard it's been. Do you know what I mean? To kill people and then have to carry the weight of that.
Like,
do you know what I mean? And that normal in front of everyone. And then she had a woman that was traveling with her, and because I watched the day when it all came out on all over social media. I'd actually seen the video rising,
and I see the friend in the car,
and I'm like, you're gonna tell me you did not know? You're gonna tell me you didn't smell it? No, sorry, smell the decomposing bodies. You're gonna tell me you like? Come on. Something's not right. This world is finished. Yeah, this world is done. That's all I've got to say on this subject. And yeah, I think that's as much as I can say on this. I hope she gets everything that's coming to her. And I hope when her time comes, it is slow and painful.
Definitely.
Like her two nieces and niece and nephew. Right. And I'm sorry if that makes me sound dread or whatever, but my goodness, from your sister trusted you with them children, and you're supposed to love your niece and nephew like how you love your own children.
Yeah,
that's how I feel anyway.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but the way I look at it is, if people can take in children that are completely not their blood at all and love them like they're their own, then what do you mean you can't take in your blood and do that? And if you know you couldn't do that, why keep them? Why?
I hope every day in prison for you is a stressful day.
Evil woman.
Stressful day. I hope when you go to eat your food, there's maggots in them. Yeah. And that's just a little bit of what I hope you have to deal with when you're in there. What I really want to say, I don't think it's very appropriate on
social media.
Yeah. So on that note there, we are going to love you and leave you. As always, I'm sending an abundance of love and light. Thank you so, so much for joining us. And we'll be back next week. It's goodbye from me, Michelle, and goodbye from Skylar.
Bye.
Bye.